Not every company can call itself a bank. Banks take deposits from the public and they grant credits. A bank's controlled entrance into the banking market is essential for the protection of savings of all European citizens, one of the ECB's core mandates. The ECB licenses all banks in the Eurozone, regardless of their size and whether the ECB will directly supervise them or the national supervisors will supervise them under the oversight of the ECB. Licensing has two main reasons. First, it ensures that only robust banks, which comply with all legal requirements, can get started and that they are well equipped to remain stable. Second, it ensures confidence in EU banks as entities that are authorised and supervised to carry out their activities. The criteria for obtaining a licence to carry out these activities are the same for all banks, whether they have a more classic business model or a fintech model. To begin with, the background and reasoning for the licence application are checked. The business plan must be viable and must cover in detail the strategy and business model, including key financials. The applicant bank must meet the prudential requirements, such as minimum capital. The proposed governance arrangements must ensure sound and informed decision-making and provide the necessary checks and balances. The proposed future board members need to be fit and proper to carry out their function in the bank. Finally, the shareholders need to be assessed for their suitability. The ECB and the national supervisor work together in the process of granting licenses. This usually happens within a 6 to 12 months maximum period. Typically, the supervisors and the applicant bank hold regular meetings to discuss the bank's application. These discussions often start even prior to a formal submission by the applicant bank in order to smoothen the process. If the national supervisor concludes the assessment with a positive draft proposal to the ECB, it is up to the ECB to reject or to endorse it. After the license is granted, the supervisors will start planning and carrying out supervisory activities. The supervisors will monitor the bank's adherence to the plans and to any additional conditions. Most banks stay in business for a long time, but nevertheless their existence may come to an end, for example due to merger, voluntary wind-down, or exceptionally through intervention by the supervisor. This may be the case if the requirements are no longer met when the bank is in a crisis. The ECB can then withdraw the license. Together, the ECB and National Supervisor bring banks to life, allowing you to save, borrow and invest more in our economy. More information can be found on the ECB webpage and in the guides to assessment of license applications.